concert, and you're so stoned you don't even hear it. So. What's your life? No music. What's the name of the book?
The Body Cum of Tessa. It's Latin for Go With Me. So it's
Sure. No.
You guys know me, sorry. Yeah, so last time I was here was about 10 years ago, and I might be just as nervous as I was 10 years ago, but pretty exciting that I finally did this, and I put it together, like I had it ready years ago, and I was so intimidated by the publishing process, and then I finally was like, girl, you need to get over yourself. Best way to describe it, a little spiritual, mystical, magical. The poem that I'm going to read, a prose poem, it's called Those of Unborn Dreams, and it is dedicated, when I was 19 years old, I lost a little girl, she was stillborn, and this is dedicated to her. So, it was the things they said that consumed me. Actually, you know what? Hang on for a second. I just want to say before I continue that at that age, obviously very young age to have a child, I was 19 years old, but I didn't have the support that I wanted, even though I wanted to keep her. So I just wanted to kind of like throw that out there to give a little bit more context before I read it. Okay. It was the things they said that consumed me. I ate their words like a deaf person would, and what I heard broke me. When silence speaks louder than truth and death becomes the new game, nothing is ever the same. And whispers chase you, haunt you, just to fill the cracks in the hearts of those shadow soldiers who want to kill you. The vessels created long ago were left in the darkness to blow echoes through your unconscious, conceiving the seed of patience, waiting for your return to stillness. They sleep like a child in a mother's womb. We give them air to breathe, a life to live, and the will to play make-believe, a dream within a dream. But I knew when I looked into her eyes wide shut that freedom of expression was a lie, like dropping bombs so we could walk away and leave the remains for a new belief to run blind. And I can still feel her stillness wrapped in a warm blanket, surrounded by eyes flapping their wings because they think they know what they see, but they only know what grieves. The third eye just passed you by and drowned itself in its own tears of realizing that maybe it didn't know anything at all. The guilt, the shame of posing as something that never is, never was, and never will be. The pain was too much to bear. A war between the nothingness that consumes and reveals against everything that is and deceives was running free. So they opened their eyes wider, and I kissed their tears and closed their eyes tighter, said a prayer and put them to sleep so they could be one with those of unborn dreams.
Tess, everybody. Right over there, so go buy her book.